Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your old captain coming to you live from Crooked Creek. Had a good morning at church. After church, went over to the Chinese buffet and I did my part and got a belly full of Chinese food. Came back to the house and Ramona's taking a nap, so Annie and I have slipped up the creek to try to catch some bait. I had a couple of break-offs on my poles the other night. I baited them up with brim, and one line was broken completely, and then the other one got all wrapped around the dock piling and got off. So something was about. So I thought, well, we need to catch some more bait and bait those poles up again. So I've caught 3 or 4 already, and really don't need any more than that. But I thought if I could catch a few more, I'd put them in the freezer for the future. As you can see, it's kind of windy, but we're kind of out of the wind. You can probably hear it, but there's just something about a gold Zebco Classic, a bobber and a split shot and a Aberdeen hook and a worm that kind of thrills my heart. So, and when you see that bobber disappear, that's about as good as it gets. They say one of the prettiest sights in the world is a hole in the water where the bobber used to be. Trying to pick up one of these fish to show you that I have caught something. I got about 3 or 4 that size, so maybe I can catch another one while you're watching. But well, it appears that I can. So that's about the size we catch. Sometimes you catch them a little bigger, sometimes you catch them a little smaller. You're trying to swallow it, but not too bad. One cool thing about fish with worms is you catch sometimes several fish on the same worm. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case here. Where we're at, around the corner here, there's a little channel that's actually the canoe's kind of sitting on top of the channel. I got about a 10, 11 foot rope that I tie to the bow, and then when I tie off the front, and then I back up till that rope's tight, and then I drop an anchor back here in the back. The anchor in the back it's a window weight. Now, if you don't know what a window weight is, you need to ask your mom and dad, or grandma. Need to get me a screen or something to put on top of my bucket, because they try to hop out. Well, actually, they do hop out, some of them. Been fishing around this corner pretty much 6, 7 years in this channel, little ditch I'd call it. Actually, it's probably one of the deepest parts of the creek. It's probably 5 or 6 feet deep in places. But there's I guess it's a mulberry bush out in front of the canoe. And it's kind of a drop off there, so I back off from it and throw up under there. Usually have pretty good results. Like I said, we had a good service this morning. Probably had, I don't know, I know we had 200 in the second service. We have two services. We had a good group in my Sunday school class. We got a great class. We always have a good crowd. Average probably 40 or so. And then in the morning service and the early service, I'm not sure how many they had, but I'd guess 100, 150. So that's 350 in church today. Tonight we've got a gospel program. Got 3 groups within the church that are going to be singing starting at 6. So looking forward to that. I've got my alarm set for 4:30, so I can be back at the house and get my poles baited before I have to get ready for church again. Normally we don't have evening service, but we do this week. And next week we got a fall festival. If you're in the area, our class is doing boiled peanuts, and we're doing a hayride. So if you're inclined, we would love to have you. Tim, our pastor, always says that's the biggest crowd that we have on our campus on any day in the year is our fall festival, because we offer all the games and food and snacks and a lot of fun for the kids. And of course we don't charge anything. It's a tool to kind of reach the community and get to know them and invite them to church and stuff. So that happens next Sunday. So got a lot going on. I'm gonna try to catch one more and show off just a little bit more before I sign off. I think I've got about 6. Been a little cool in the mornings. I've got a flannel shirt on and a thick t-shirt under it, but I did wear shoes. I got my shorts on, but won't be long. The shorts will be put up for a while. Annie's on board. I'm not going to move the camera off the tripod, but you'll just have to believe me. She's laying in the bottom of the boat. We let her hair grow out longer during the winter so she can kind of stay insulated. When they bathe her, they trim her back and her face and clean her up a little bit, but we let her belly and legs grow long. It's kind of funny because her legs look real big, and then in the spring when she's trimmed down to the skin, she looks like a different dog just about. But she's prettier with the all of her hair, but when it's hot, it's not practical. Well, I guess they've slowed down. I caught several there for a while, pretty regular. more time, then we're going to sign off. Well, I don't know. They may have got the memo that if they buy it, they'll get a hook in their mouth, so it looks like they've slacked off. But anyway, we're going to go. And thank you for checking in with us. Thanks for fishing with us. Thanks for keeping up with our stuff through the week. Hope you've had a wonderful Lord's Day and look forward to seeing you soon. If you get a chance, come see us here on Crooked Creek. God bless.